Hello baby gangsters, this is Calvin, also known as Rummer, and this is my first ever playthrough of The Last Defense Academy, the 100 line. Still in shock is probably the best way to put this actually. Yes, I never imagined Eva would come back looking like that. But I'm glad he survived, that's all that matters. That's what I'm glad of too, he would have been gone. Completely, but it's still very weird. I'm so relieved it's making me tired, I think I'll be able to sleep soundly tonight. I talk about this all the time. A relief from anxiety in some way does make you tired, it does. That night I was able to sleep peacefully for the first time in what felt like ages. Wow. And yet a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff. This game is like, incredible. It has like, so many amazing characters. So many like amazing, beautiful moments. But it does have so many harrowing and crazy moments as well, right? It's so weird saying this right now, right? So weird. I got some good shut-eye. It got me feeling pretty refreshed. It's so funny because last episode I was like, man, they really like didn't bring Saray back. But I said that like for over 15 episodes, I think you can go back and look at it as well, like, So it's not really a coincidence, I suppose. But it was really interesting that they bring back Saray's body in that way, I got some good shut-eye. It got me feeling pretty refreshed. But watching the school announcement after seeing Ema makes me feel conflicted. Yes, it feels weird, right? It does. Anyway, I better go to the cafeteria. I still need to hear what happened to Ema while he was captured. Yes, this is big news. Whatever it is. Whatever this is going to be. Oh. You can move. Ema's procedure was really tough. It was my first time doing a brain transplant. Someone needs to like, I was gonna say someone needs to hire you, but then again, the only people that probably would hire someone that can create bioweapons and do this type of stuff are probably bad people. So maybe let's not do that. Thankfully it went well. I owe it all to my faculties, my facilities in the biolab. Like, he is clearly like a very gifted scientist, right? Clearly very gifted. I never imagined you'd reuse Saray's body. Not at all. By the way, the brain you see inside the body originally, it was just decoration. Now it's mistaken with the real deal. It's Ema's real brain. So the brain that was in Saray's body was all just for show. In Saray's body. I could have been perfectly happy not knowing that. Yeah, I think it's an adorable brain. And the consciousness inside is also something that tells us, has something to tell us. We better go see him right away. With those morbid words, Yugamu slunk off towards the cafeteria. Legitimately so, I said it like, already. He created a bioweapon and did a brain transplant. In a way that like transferred it to a completely different body. I genuinely think that again, like I said, he's such a gifted scientist, but I don't want anyone hiring him because the people who would want to hire him to do stuff like this probably wouldn't be too nice, I guess. Hello, Kyoshika. Surima looks like a mascot, but his brain is still that of a young man. Oh, wonderful. It's like looking like a kid, but having the mind of an adult. Speaking of childhood, in my youth, I was very attracted to stories about Kotorio Sasaki, the legendary swordsman. His mysterious blade, the Mono Shizao, was my first love. What the hell is she talking about? I mean, she likes swords. She loves a good sword. Actually, this is probably right, the cafeteria, right? No, it's a metal shop. Usually they stand right outside the area they need to go to, but yeah, we'll just go here. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. It's kind of interesting that, it still feels weird, of course. I'm not going to say it. I would never say it out loud to Ema, like how, because I don't want him to feel bad, right? But it's so interesting to me that, hearing him say Mr. Sumino, I know I said it, but you know what I mean? Such an interesting feeling after for him gone for he was gone for a good 6 hours, right? Maybe even longer in game. Not in game, I mean in my reality, I suppose, in terms of episodes. All right, everybody, eat a hearty meal to prepare for the next defensive battle. He's been so supportive. Right. Even though I know it's Ema inside of the body, it's still not the kind of thing I can get used to right away, and that's perfectly fine, right? I think there's a good balance between not making him feel bad about it and also understanding that it's, as I said last time, it's such a normal feeling to not get used to this. Ever let me know if there's anything special you want to eat. I'll bring it for you. You ain't eating? Yeah. I'm quite alright. I don't really need food in this body. Yeah, he doesn't pee or poo anymore as well. It's fine, really. I consider myself blessed to not have to deal with the inefficient process like eating anymore. Food is so good, though. He's mega bummed about it. Yeah, it's so good. I'll eat enough for both of us. Oh my god, I'll take a rice bowl of fried fruit and an extra big dollop of fresh whipped cream. Right away. Right away, Kaga. You whatever you want. I want chocolate, something so tootin' sweet. I'll forget I'm depressed. Oh my god, please let me talk to her. Please. Please. And he's running off to get the food. With an enthusiastic response, Ema ran to fetch food. I know he's in Soraya's body, but how much growth has Ema's gotten since like not giving a damn about anybody to being so grateful that he's like getting people food? Even if I know it's Ema inside the body, this things still feel really weird. Of course. Lady Tsubasa, you mustn't judge others by their appearance. That's a beautiful message, Kyoshika. But you're exactly as stupid as you look. Kurara? No. Kyoshika is not stupid. By the way, can you fight in that body, Ema? No, it's not possible. The body doesn't have any... Wait, so we just don't have... Oh, he's so fun. He was such a fun character as well on the battlefield too. I didn't even think about that. So we can't use Ema during the defensive battles anymore? Even though he leveled up? Like he's... Oh, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? If this was a game, players would be demanding their time and money. Isn't that very interesting that she says this as I'm saying, oh, it's a bummer we can't play as him anymore, you know? I think they probably predicted that players would feel kind of like, oh, I want to play as Ema, you know? I'm useless and unpopular, so no one would be complaining if it were me. I use you every battle to like the full effect. You are fantastic, Shoma. We'll be fine. Even if Ema's not there, I'll fight enough for both of us and kill heaps of invaders. And we know you're fantastic as well, by the way. We know you're fantastic. If I go, I could weep. That's such a touching thing for you to say, Kako. I never even dreamed of it. Yeah, this is Kako as she is like, you know, independent. She wants you to lean on her as well, you know? This is the natural progression of your relationship, I feel, you know? Even though I know, again, it's weird right now. Ema, were you listening? Soraya has high-performance ears. Everyone, keep your spirits up. There's no point in lamenting what already happened. He's so high spirits, right? We can't redo the past, so we just have to face forward and keep on keeping on. I'll be moving to a support role, so I can still be of some use to you. In what way, I wonder? It'll be reassuring to have you there for us. That alone will drastically increase our fighting power. Eito, the power of friendship, we love it. Now I want fried chicken rice bowl with back fat and extra custard. Right away. Someone get it for her right now. Kako, aren't you overindulging? You'll lose your divinely slim figure. She can eat what she wants. Whatever she wants. Whatever she wants, ever. All the time. Forget that. What's the information you have on the invaders? Yes. I almost forgot because it was such a, like a... kind of a sweet moment for Kako there. Very well, I'll tell you what I learned while I was captured. Oh my freaking god, guys. Let's see what everyone says. If everyone starts saying, like, hey, just talk to me, then we'll move on. I'm not needing it on the outside or the inside. People who call others idiots are the real idiots. That's so you're not an idiot. That's such a smart thing to say. Seems Ema has fully adjusted to his new body. Has fully adjusted to his new body. But I don't think it's a look that I can get used to. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a real long while. A playable character is no longer usable. If this was a mobile game, people would be calling for blood and refunds. Probably, yeah. Good thing this isn't a mobile game, huh? Yeah, I guess if it was a gacha game, people would probably be very upset. I wonder what kind of information Ema has on the invaders. I mean, I think it's actually like a testament to this game that like they do stuff like this. The fact that we don't have Hiroko fighting with us anymore when we did at the start. The fact that they gave us Moko for a very short time. And we didn't even get to like have her in battle with us, you know what I mean? It's very interesting how they do this stuff where they introduce characters and then, you know, have interesting ways of getting rid of them too. It does make this feel like nobody's safe. You know, it does make it feel like nobody here's safe. If I was gonna end up looking like that, I think I'd rather be dead. And Kodaka games and Tokyo games, they love making you feel like nobody's safe at all times. You know what I mean? They love making you feel that way. I'm still not used to how Ema looks, but for now, let's hear what kind of information he's obtained. Now's not the time for me to be chatting with a degenerate plebeian like you. Settle down and listen to what Ema has to say. Okay, my gal. I'm so glad Ema is well again. All this relief is making me hungry. Eat whatever you want. I don't mind an irrelevant nobody like me. Just listen to Ema instead. Well, if Ema's cool with his new form, I guess that's all that matters. It's a good outlook to have. Looks like there's no problem with Ema's reaction to his procedure. I'm glad he doesn't have any lingering effects either. That is probably good as well. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. As you all know, I was knocked out by the prisoner and taken away. The next time I woke, I was in what seemed to be a lab. A lab? I had the feeling several days that had passed, and that I'd even been hauled quite a distance while I was unconscious. This is so horrible that they did this to him, right? There were many strange machines there. It just had that quintessential laboratory look to it, of course. Several commanders in a strange mass came and went during that time. What were they doing there? All kinds of things, including the research and development of a school invaders. So you saw the actual development of them? Research and development? The beings we call commanders and their troops are actually two entirely different creatures. The commanders are intelligent like humans, but the troops have no intelligence at all. So they're all beings. So those creatures that invade at all times the monsters, they have no intelligence. Yeah, they're just creatures intended for battle created by the commanders. So that we have that confirmation now, right? We have that confirmation. How fiendish. Do they cultivate them from seeds? Creating life solely for the purpose of fighting. That's so cruel. From one point of view, humans aren't much better in terms of forcing people to fight. He's kind of speaking some truth to that as well, but like obviously like I think, you know, it's a very nuanced conversation, but like I do think what he's right in saying that like nobody should be ever forced to fight or conscripted in any way at all, ever. He's 100% right in that sense. No, we're nothing like him. Don't associate me with those abominations. So even what happened to you in that lab place? I'm not trying to make it seem like, yeah, man, we're just like the commanders, you know? I'm not saying that, right? Because obviously what they did to Ima and Moko is absolutely horrific and horrible. I was just trying to say that, like, in a sense, what he was saying about, like, how, like, humans do conscript people to fight as well and things like that, and they did for years and still do in some places. Yeah, that's all I was saying. I'm not saying that it's, like, I'm not saying that, like, oh, man, humans are just, like, we're just like those, you know what I mean? You guys get what I'm saying. I don't even have to explain it. Yeah. They're trying to learn more about us by extracting information from me. Just as we know very little about the invaders, they also seem to largely ignorant. Oh, wow. They seem largely ignorant of mankind. They don't know shit about humanity, but they're still trying to kill us all, so they don't have much knowledge on it either. Weren't they created by world death? That should mean they exist to exterminate humans, right? I don't really know. The fact remains, they want information from me. They wanted information. Yeah. I guess that's also why they took Miss Mojiro, but in the end, they couldn't get anything major out of her. So this time, one of the commanders fused with me and poked around in my memories. That is such a horrible violation. It's awful. You even shared memories when you were fused? Apparently so. I don't know for sure how effective it was, though. But since I didn't know anything about the bigger picture here, it was all pointless. That's the thing. They probably thought that we know more than we do. And I wonder if it's almost intentional that the people that brought us here made sure we didn't know anything. So now I was brought here while still fused so I could be used as a shield. I see. Maybe Saray didn't tell us the truth in the case of a scenario like this. That's what I was thinking. Exactly. Because then if they can probe around in our brain, they could find out everything we know. In the event we got captured, we wouldn't be able to give the enemy any intel on our side's about our side's operation. That clears that up. Now what's this vital information you discovered? Yes, I'm getting there. Yeah, I don't know if it's a side effect of the fusion, but I actually don't remember much of what happened over there. But I do remember a few fragments of the commander's conversations. Fantastic. Now, I say fantastic, but it's probably going to be very scary. Their conversations, you could tell what they were saying. That also seems to be thanks to the fusion. I can understand the invaders' language now. Seriously, that's hilarious. I mean, it's going to be very beneficial. Right? Incredibly beneficial. So what did the bastards say? What do you hear? They were talking about their strategy to form 2 squads and attack 2 places simultaneously. 2 places? Where's the other place they're attacking? Wait, one target was the last defense academy that attacked was led by the commander that fused me. Where's the other place? Okay, but wait. The other squad was going to the second to last defense academy, but wasn't that not destroyed? Didn't you like destroy it? The second to last defense academy? But there's nothing left of it, yeah. Not since Nigu self-destructed to take out that insanely overpowered commander, yeah. There's nothing there now but burnt field. Why would the enemy attack such a place? Yeah. According to what I heard, they understood the secrets of their enemy. That us, of course, if they search for clues at the site of the other academy. So it's just a search for clues? Our secrets? They seem to think these secrets would lead to our defeat. They're that important? What are these secrets? Maybe we're all actually robots. Just call me Darami number O type Z. I'll call you whatever you want to me, honestly. Whatever you want. But there shouldn't be any left of the second to last defense academy, secrets or otherwise. The commanders all must have mysterious powers though. Maybe they're trying to do something with those. Great input here, Kako. Maybe they have like some power that can like reconstruct like anything. I don't know, like do some reconstruction. What kind of power could find clues in a bird patch of Earth? They're just following a dead end. Thank goodness the enemy is so dumb. Kyoshika, I don't know. I really don't know if they are dumb in this case. I bet they're saying the same thing about you. No, they're not. Definitely not. But if there really is a compromising secret there, finding them would be bad news for us. In that case, why don't we go there ourselves? You can put together a task force? Interesting. So we do the same as the enemy, split into two groups and have one go to the second less defense academy? I also think that's best. We should definitely avoid any situation that would give them an advantage. I'm for it. The final battle is approaching after all. Oh my god, 18 days. Final battle? Wait. Oh, I thought he just meant in terms of the days. There's actually a battle? Like they're prepping for... They're currently prepared to launch an all-out attack on the school. What? That's what this game is going to lead to. An all-out attack? Yeah, what the hell? It's been spearheaded by the commander they call the strongest and greatest of them all. It's the same exceptionally powerful commander that Takumi and the others ran into in the other... It didn't die? It didn't die? Oh, that's terrifying. If it didn't die from the explosion. It was in the explosion.
Ego intended to take it out with him, but it's still alive.
That is insane. I am sorry. That's such a sick design as well, isn't it? Look at the eye poking through.
It just took some time for its wounds to fully heal.
This is terrifying. A final... That's what the last 20 days are going to be building towards then, I guess. Is the final battle. I'm sorry. This is such a terrifying design. And it's so cool at the same time, right? Look at it.
Soon, it'll have recovered and will return to attack the school in peak condition.
This is really bad. This is really bad.
You're kidding! That monster?
The one you said none of you could stand up to when it attacked?
Yeah. We literally had to run. We had to self-destruct a building.
Yeah. This one's strength blows the other commanders out of the water.
I remember we got destroyed. Remember we were like all bloody on the ground?
Alas, I couldn't lay a single finger or toe on it.
Yeah, it was. I remember this specifically. It was like one of the earlier harrowing images of like the new characters like bloodied on the ground, right?
We've gotten a lot stronger since then, but I still get the feeling we won't be able to kill it.
Oh, then what do we do? This is actually a great build-up, by the way. What a way to like really make the last like 20 days super tense. Because it's not just like waiting for like a random attack. Again, it's waiting for whenever they do this attack. But like usually we're just like, oh, when are they going to attack? When are they going to attack? And we don't really know. Now it's like there is something the game is like telling you is like, you know, moving towards. It's like a supreme commander sitting at the very top of the dozen commanders. Supreme commander? Its overwhelming strength is enough to make the other commanders tremble in fear. I was fused with one of them. I know that fear. So this is really their strongest and greatest warrior we're talking about. So our own commander, his own commander that he was fused with, that we fought and killed, was afraid of this commander. And that's who's going to lead the invader army in all-out attack. This is terrifying. If the enemy discovers a weak point before the final battle, we'll be beyond screwed. We have to make the first move before that can happen. So let's form this task force and go investigate the second to last defense academy. Can I say this now, right? This is one of the most terrifying situations. It's actually such a cool way of building up suspense and tension for the last like 20 days. But also at the same time, look at Ima. If you told me Ima was going to be formulating plans at the start of this, I would have been like so confused. Right, if we go now, we'll still make it. If the commanders do have powers that will let them get something from the wreckage, they won't be shy about using them. We should wait until they get the secrets of the... We should wait until they get the secrets of the special defense unit and then immediately steal them back? Okay. You make it sound so easy. The way Ima's saying it is that if we go and attack them, see them take these secrets, and then we attack them and take the secrets, that means we know that they obtained the secrets, so that you don't have to worry about someone else coming back and obtaining the secrets, so we can just take the secrets back that way. It'll be essential. Me guiding you, everything will be smooth sailing. He's really immersed in the Saray role. I'm just gonna treat it as Ima being a new in a new leadership role. So who's going to be in this task force? Are we doing another show of hands?
Aha!
No, leave the member selection to your commanding officer. I'll choose a team that properly balanced in terms of strength. Okay, Ima's our commanding officer. Ima, that's still you in there, right? Sorry guys, I'm stumbling on my words today, but that's what I mean. Like, it's like so interesting, like that he's grown so much, and like honestly, like it's beautiful as well that he has grown so much. But I do think it's like a combination of like this stuff with Kako, the big turnaround with his character there, but it's also like I think a lot of how do I say it? It's a lot of the stuff with the being so grateful for all the help that was given to him in this situation. For now, we should prepare thoroughly. How about we sortie in 3 days' time, okay? Is that okay? Shouldn't we go right away? I don't know what the enemy is planning to do in that burnt-up field, but I can't imagine they'll be able to do it right away. Our goal is to take back whatever they find, so going too early would be meaningless. It's practically a guarantee that we'll end up fighting. We're going to need to prepare for that too. Ima, I don't care what you do, just don't pick me, okay?
Aha!
Anyway, you have your orders for now, so hop to it. Dismissed. Don't pick me, I'm serious. Gaku's very, very good in battle, so either if he stays here or goes, he's going to be still fantastic, you know what I mean? And so it was decided to dispatch a task force to the former site of the Second Academy. We all headed back to our rooms to prepare ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, I think, you know, it's totally normal to be afraid to do this type of thing, especially with the big, gigantic commander that we're talking about here. But I genuinely don't think it's like... I think that no matter which way Gaku goes, whether it's to the... in the task force or staying here to defend this place, we're in good hands. The secret of the Special Defense Unit, huh? I had no idea what that could mean. But if they can put us at a disadvantage, we can't ignore it. We have to stop our enemies from getting their hands on the information. I'm not sure if we'll end up as a member of the task force, but I better start getting ready just in case. If you're not a member of the task force, I'm saying this right now, silly. You know what I mean? Just because you're so good. You're so good. So let's see what we'll do today. Actually, I want to oh my god. Yeah, Ima and Kako right here. I actually might do some gym stuff today. We could talk to Nozomi, but I think we might do some gym stuff with Takamoto. But first I want to maybe upgrade some of our abilities and stuff. Let's see. We can't do crazy shot because we need more materials. Is there anyone who can? Maybe we just need to collect materials first. So I might upgrade maybe decelerate or deadlights. Maybe decelerate. So we can then get more people in that as well. Let's see. Kyoshika? I'm so up for upgrading this as well, guys. Actually, maybe... Yeah. This is a really good move. We've learned how good it can be. Kako, I kind of want to upgrade Spirit Rain as well. It's a really cool move. A really cool move. We need to start getting this stuff as well. This might be good if people crowd around her as well, I guess. I might do a few of these on the other characters too. Like, did we do... Wait, hold on a second here. With Darumi, since we do use her ability a lot with that stuff, learn last yell. Yeah, we did that as well. I think these little things actually might be good to upgrade in some of the characters as well, right? I actually think that for Tsubasa, it actually might be good to have an intercept thing as well, right? Same for let's see. Oh, for Nozomi, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll go and talk to Takamoto for a bit. We could get him a present. I'm actually really up for getting my present, actually. Let's go to the rec room. Yeah, this is a crazy situation we're in now with this this commander, because you know, they really have set him up as like, well, we could talk to Gaku as well, to set him up as like something that is like ultra powerful to be like, and they did such a good job of like setting it up like the last 20 days of like all the tension we're going to be witnessing as well. Vehicle clothes, vehicle accessories, vehicle, okay, that's fine. I'm actually like, you know, very, nothing maybe. Oh, tiger helmet. Yeah, there you go. Like, I'm actually like super impressed. But then again, I tend, this game is very impressive to me all the way through. I've loved it so much as well.
Are you sure?
Oh my god, the reaction.
Hell, you just turned me into mush.
Endurance went up by 10, mobility went up by 10. Fantastic. And I might go exploring tomorrow because we haven't gone exploring in a bit to get some materials. I think it's probably about time. You know what I mean?
Well then.
Yeah, but we have like a really scary, like. Looks like there's nothing left for me to do today. I'll get to bed early so I can get ready for tomorrow. We have to like stop this commander in some way, right? And I'm trying to think of different ways that we could do this, like a weakness or something like that. But I also think it's interesting that they don't know a lot about us as well. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing, you know? Because that allows us to have, like, it's not like they have, like, they have an advantage in a sense that they are in more places than us, right? And they have, like, a definitive idea for what their mission is, right? But they don't have an advantage when it comes to, like, understanding us or knowing who we are. And what is, like, you know, how this place is capable of, I guess. We'll off to the cafeteria. I love he just says this time. Let's go. It's gonna be interesting to see how this all goes. Is there anyone here first? Takamoto, my boy. I would have volunteered for the task force if we were raising hands for it. I'm made for offense, not defense. I raided a rival gang meet all by myself once, you know? Of course, I creamed all those idiots. The only problem was, I promised to do some fundraising as part of my volunteer work after, so I got stuck holding the donation box while I was soaked in blood. Oh my god. What a terrifying fundraising campaign. But it was worth the trouble. Everyone who passed by ponied up. I bet they would. How could they not? Just imagine this guy covered in blood asking for money. Honestly, that's a very Takamoto story to me. The idea of, like, you know, covered in blood, you know, handing out or getting donations for stuff. Because to me, that is just like his personality. It's like he's so tough and so violent sometimes. But he is like one of the most like generous and kind people you could ever meet. And it fits him so well. It does fit him. Everyone, good morning. Looks like we're all here. Then I'll make my announcement. I've selected the members of the task force. Okay. You were full of energy this morning. Aren't mornings usually supposed to make you want to kill yourself? No, not necessarily. Dude, if you ever really want to talk, please do. Genuinely, please. I recharged plenty last night. Sarima, I didn't know you were rechargeable. So who are the members? Listen up, time for the big announcement. Okay, let's see this. I'm actually very interested to see who it's going to be. Is it one of those situations where they're just going to be like, hey, talk to him? On depressing mornings like today, a girl just wants to watch some gory splatter movies. You got to do what you got to do, you know? Find an outlet. It seems Ima's carefully considered the members of the task force. Why don't we hear him out? It's probably going to be that. Yeah, I'll just check Kyoshika as well. I'm fine either way. I'm waiting around. Yeah, it's kind of similar to what he said before. Ima's fully stepped into Saray's role, isn't he? A noble like myself doesn't belong in some pissant task force. Someone of my caliber should always be in front and center of the main group. Ima came up with the members for the task force. Looks like he really took the balance of skills into consideration. That's good. That's definitely good. A task force, if you just need bodies, then you can bring a useless hanger-on like me along. You're not useless. Don't big me. No, what you do not big me. I'm so serious. You're so good at offense, though. It's so good to have you on the front lines. I'm enjoying the biolab, so I prefer not to have to go. You're also so good in the front lines. If I was choosing like if you made me pick like 5 people to go on the front lines of a battle, that'd be very. I think I'll probably take Dorumi. I think Kako is really good as well to have because she does like those sniper hits are really really good. Nozomi would be fantastic. I think Yugamu and Gaku would be great too, but I also think Tsubasa would be, and like it's so hard because talk about Kyoshika as well. Like there's so many good characters. You could be Eito. Like Jesus Christ, man, this is gonna be tough. After taking into account the balance of strength here, are the team members going to the second last defense academy. Gaku, Maruko, Nozomi Kurofiji, Shoma Ginzaki, Tsubasa Kawana, Kurata Osazuki, Yugamu Omakage, and yourself? Wait, so... Hold on a second. Not Takumi. Interesting. Right? I didn't expect that at all. Because I think Takumi's like one of the best parts of the team, right? That's really interesting. He didn't say my name. Yeah, that's I would not expect that in a million years. Wait a minute, why am I going? Forcing a noble like myself to go, what a criteria to use for your selection. Like I said, the balance of strength mostly. And as your commanding officer, my decisions are final. If you don't comply, I'll detonate the bombs. Please don't do that, Ema. Please don't become full Saray. Please do not. Stop, you're bigger dick than the real Saray. Honestly, Ema, please do not. I love you to pieces. Aiming aside, this lineup of members was best choice made after a long sleepless night of deliberation. Not that I need to sleep anymore. No more slumber parties for you. So once again, our task force to investigate the remains of the other academy are as follows. Nozomi, Shoma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Kurata, Yugamu, and myself. That's an interesting team, right?
Yeah.
The remaining 6 you will stay here and defend the school. It should take us 3 days to make the journey there and back. The ones staying behind are me, Eito, Kyoshika, Darumi, Kako, and Takamura. Again, a great team as well. They're both like good teams, right? But I feel like we got like to have Darumi, Kako, Eito, Kyoshika, and Takamaru. That's a lot of like very powerful direct attack force, right? Right? Yeah, like that's like I feel like they're like the main big heavy damage dealers even. Like Gaku does great damage, but he does it to multiple enemies, so he's able to get rid of enemies like in a wider area and stuff. And like it's like, yeah, Nozomi's like a fantastic healer as well. I would never like put Tsubasa as one of my damage dealers that much. But Yugamu's fantastic at that stuff as well. It's interesting. And Shoma can deal damage after his defense stuff too. Very interesting teams to me. I think we got left with a lot of heavy hitters. Like a lot of really heavy damage dealers. Like I would compare Darumi to Gaku in this situation. Right? Where she's kind of like, she doesn't do amazing damage to one enemy, but she can do like incredible damage to like a bunch of enemies or a special move as well. Understood. Leave the defense to us. I'm going to be separated from you again, Ima? It's okay, Kako. I'll be back for you know it. And honestly, it's a good thing that he's like, now able to be separated like this. That's interesting teams. Did any of you expect for us not to be on the task force? We leave in 2 days, right? We'll have to get ready before then. How about we just forget this idea? Who even cares about the secrets? Oh my god, Gaku. And again, it's a natural thing to be afraid, by the way. It's so natural. This is a terrifying situation. You know? He's disobeying. Mr. Commanding Officer, sir, blow his ass sky high. And of course, the Ruby loves this idea. As you wish. No, even don't. No. Poor, again, I don't care. It is one. I said it's the start of the game. I'll say it now. It is 100% normal to be absolutely freaking terrified in this situation. It's normal. Yumi, you're scaring him with your jokes. I don't think he's kidding. In his first offense, he did stab me one time, but that was all forgiven though. Are we really having Ima turn into like please don't. That's in the past now. I'll blow you up for real if you keep dwelling on it. Ima, I wonder if there's parts of Saray kind of like still in there, you know? I knew he was serious. Anyway, let's all work on our preparations. If we get attacked and caught off guard while the others are away, we'll be in trouble. Stop being so anxious, I'll make you go boom. That is so Saray. Is the legitimate parts of Saray, I wonder, are still in there? You just want to blow people up, don't you? We had a very rowdy breakfast together. And again, if it is all just played for jokes, that's fine as well, right? That's fine. But obviously, like, I love you so much. I don't want him to be like Saray. They went back to our rooms. So I'm not part of the task force. I'll be staying here. Kind of disappointing, but if we decided based on power balance, there's not much I can say. But maybe I used characters wrong. I do think we have, like, in terms of my team, a lot of my, like, big boy destroyers, in terms of the ones I used to destroy, like the tougher enemies, the bigger enemies, are all kind of like on my team, apart from maybe Yugamu, maybe? We'll have to defend this place. It's just 6 of us, so I'm going to have be extra prepared. Yeah, let's go exploring today as well. Yeah, I did not expect those teams at all. I did not expect those teams one bit. And it could be, again, I am probably using this team wrong, but like, or the team's wrong. But I think also we have to probably say that, like, who's on here? I don't know. To me, like, it's like maybe it's just the way I use them. I'm not saying like the team that's going on the task force isn't great either. By the way, I even said they were great. But I just feel like we were left with a lot of like the which I'm not, you know, it's not a terrible thing that we were left with a lot of like heavy hitters. But I guess they do have a healer with them as well, though, and they also have someone who can like do like damage boosting. It's a very damage boosting supportive team, I feel like, as well, right? Right? I think so. Yeah. So if they like buff Yugamu a lot, you know, they could probably like destroy a lot of things too, and yeah. Let's go exploring. Who are we gonna bring this time actually to go exploring? Oh my god, look at the 3 empty spaces, by the way. That's crazy. Wait, 3 empty spaces? Who are the 3 empty spaces, by the way? Wait, is it? Oh no, it doesn't have to be someone. Okay, I get it. Sorry. You could say Moko and Hiroko, but I actually think it's just a thing where, like, you know, it would look uneven if they didn't put the other boxes there. So I'm gonna take with us Kako. I'm gonna take with us Nozomi. And I'm gonna take maybe who can find plants. That's what I'm looking for, some plants. So it's Yugamu, right? Is probably the best idea. Yep. But we could also do BP and plants with Takamaru. Eito does materials and machines. I think we'll go with Yugamu. Yeah, we'll head out.
Ready to go?
I think it just makes sense. We haven't done this in a while. I'm worried about what's going to happen on this whole mission, though, as well. Because, again, we're probably going to get attacked as they're leaving as well, I'd say, as well, right? It's interesting that we just let kind of Ima take the kind of like role as leader now as well. Starting the desert, right? We want to get some more items here as well, and some more battles as well. So we'll start with 4. You find some suitcase on the ground. There seems to be something inside, but it's locked. Try a random combination. Force it open. Try a random combination. Force it open. Okay, we'll take that. No problem. We'll take it. I always forget, like, you don't know what's... you have to pick kind of, like, maybe the less likely answer. Kako is efficient while resting in a nearby room. She says something bad will likely happen here. Leave quickly. Wait, so... the first time revision didn't exactly come true, I guess? You see a hazard sign in the middle of the road. It might be dangerous to go any further. Oh, we took damage when we got a broken stone.
I found a little something.
And it wasn't even that worth it, you know? Let's go up. You find some runes in an old home appliance store. Some of these still might work. Turn on TV. Jesus, we're taking so much. I have, like, gotten destroyed so quickly.
Useful.
And it's not even worth it what we did. Oh, God, 3. We're going to a battle. Okay. But we can heal here anyway, so it's fine. That's mad, man. And we have some, like, really buffed enemies here as well. I think we could start with a Spirit Rain, right?
I'm ready.
And I might actually, like, use a potion.
I'll set it up.
We have to remember to make potions as well, by the way. That's kind of why I'm doing this as well. Oh, yeah, get rid of you.
Try and dodge this. I can still fire.
Rescue bullet. Let's go.
I've got your back.
Rescue bullet.
I'm okay. I'll help.
Let's go.
Let's do
I actually
this.
might set up an electrified fence just like a little bit in front of these guys here,
Should do it.
just because it's going to be
I'm
like,
good to go.
just to make a move around at the
This'll
very
do.
least, right? Just to make a move around it.
I've got
Then we can do like an impact stab a little bit.
this. Good to go. There. My turn. Got it. Let's do this.
Airblade? Okay.
There.
Now, just to make the, even if they come around the fence, they have to come around the fence, right? You know, that's the thing. And we can give them a little bit of a shock as well.
Ready when you are.
Attack
Time to
function.
use it. Say when. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're still going to get
Let's go.
destroyed here as well. Actually, Airblade might actually like... Wait, they won't get attacked by Airblade because it's not... Oh, because it probably won't go through a shield, I guess?
All right, I've got this. That's it. Ready when you are.
Let's go.
Gotcha.
Takumi. Love that image. And then
Whenever you're ready.
rescue bullet on Yugumu.
I've got
Because
your
we can
back.
keep Kako at a distance, that's why I'm rescuing him first. It's not that I'm like, oh,
I'm ready.
I love it more. Oh, we can do Hellfire.
Ready.
There we go. That actually went pretty smooth.
Have to take it from me.
But now we have some healing on our characters as well. It's just that in battle, we can keep Kako at a distance and she's fine.
We did it.
Let's go with 2, first of all. You find a natural hot springs, take a dip. We don't have time to take a dip. Party recover 2 HP. Nice. We'll go for 2, first of all, to get the gold here. You activate a time bomb, do something or explode. Get Tsubasa, run as fast as you can. Go back 1 spaces. Okay, at least we got some parts as well out of
Yes.
go. Should we go up this way, I guess? Dismantle the robot. Man, that's so much damage. But we do have some good health, though. That's the only thing.
I found this.
Let's go get some stuff of this here. We need some... you see shards of glass on the ground. You might be able to use them for something. Just grab whatever. Got broken glass. I'm looking for actually some plants as well, so we should probably get those too. Search inside. Fantastic. Okay. I need... Okay. We're going to try and avoid a battle as somewhat. Get some BP. Why not? Oh, we can't get BP again here. You find a sharp, sturdy axe. You can probably use it to cut down some of the nearby trees. Harvest the wood slowly and carefully. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kako. I'm so sorry.
I found a little something.
At least it's something, right? Our inventory's almost full. Let's go up here. We actually have a lot of items that are not great. So I'm not too opposed to just getting rid of some stuff. You find ruins of an old home appliance store. Some things might work. Open the refrigerator. Battle? There's something inside the fridge? That's fine. Let's do it. There was something inside of the fridge all along. Pretty similar battle to before.
Let's go.
But we're gonna have to set up some fences as well. This is very
I got
dangerous. Because again, having them gathered around in one place works really well for us,
Time
right?
for me to move. I'll just put this here.
Spirit
I'm
Rain.
all set.
We can't reach this enemy, but we can do some damage on this big
Try
boy.
and dodge this.
And I feel like we can just do an impact stab to get rid of them as well.
My turn. Take this. All right. Let's get to the killing.
We could do a debuff anyway, right?
How's that feel?
And our movement is down, but I guess we
Say
probably
when.
would have wanted them to kind of move in a bit. But hey, it's okay.
I'm good to go. I'll help. Thank
No
you.
problem, Taco. Okay, so hopefully they'll start. Yeah, they'll move up to the fence, which again I think is just a great. I think the fences are fantastic for defense and giving us a turn, but I feel like their real purpose is to like kind of like corral everybody in like a very
Let's get to
same
the
space,
pistol,
right? Or all the
dude.
enemies, so we can like attack them
Time
better.
for me to move.
This is much better, right?
This hurts. Let's get to the killing. Let's do this.
Airblade won't. It will get rid of the one at the back. We have to wait for them to kind of move in here. Can we do like a spirit
I'm
rain on?
ready.
Not yet. We can do a energy sniper. It's not worth it. That's not worth it. Let's just do a spirit rain here.
Ready? Aim.
Why not? And we could do like an airblade on. No, we can't actually. Let's end the turn here. Actually, very
Let's
perfect
do
for us. It's honestly kind of exactly what I wanted from this.
Say when. Ha! Got it. My turn. Gotcha.
Because then Yugen will come in and like destroy the rest of this. And then we have to remember to make some potions as well before we do anything else.
Time
If we
for
can
the
make some
move.
more potions.
Stinks, doesn't it? I can't wait. You make a lovely corpse.
You tell him. You tell him. Paralyzed bullet. Yeah, just end it there.
Gotcha. You saved my life.
Great stuff. And again, it just the battling in this game is just so fun, and it's actually something I look forward to all the time. Where are we? I think we're going 3, yeah, because I want to get some plant stuff as well. You hear singing in the distance, sounds beautiful, almost spellbinding. Follow this. Oh, there we go. Play the school song over it. Got a gramophone.
This looks useful.
Let's get rid of some of the stuff that's only 30, like this. Exactly what I'm aiming for is this 2 spot here. Pick the mushrooms. Fragrant mushroom, exactly something else we would have wanted as well.
Yes.
And we got 19 the fragrant mushroom. Any more stuff that like scrap parts? We can get rid of scrap parts, you know, as 30. We'll go with 2. You hear a singing distance. We can do the same thing before. We got another gramophone, which is actually
picked
great
this
for us
one
as
up.
well. Is there any more 30? There's scrap parts we'll get rid of as well. 1, see a mystery. You find an abandoned research lab. There's plenty of boxed chemicals inside, and Nozomi can probably mix them into a usable medicine. Use chemical as a base. Mix all chemicals together. Chemicals as a base. Okay, thank you. Lovely. We'll go 2 with the mystery. A pine mushroom. Don't eat it? Nothing happened. Yeah, I assumed you shouldn't eat it. Let's go at 1. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. Keep hidden and creep in. Wow, man, just right into a battle. Again, the battles are fun in this game, so I never like feel bad about having to battle or like, oh, another battle. It's actually not terrible practice either, you know?
I won't give in. All good. Thank you.
But we don't have any. We have to be very careful here. We have to use our potion because I think this is. I assume that this is probably the last battle I'm doing in this, just because I don't see myself doing. I see myself going home very soon. Is what I'll say. That's a good shot.
Good to go.
We could do another air blade. Just get rid of the guy at the back.
Take that. All right.
If we did impact stab, how are we doing here? We could get rid of this guy too, right?
I've got this. Yeah. Got it.
We're gonna take some damage.
Time for me to move.
Maybe we can. We're not gonna kill him, so we might as well fix some bleed on him, right?
How about this?
You're bleeding now. Yeah, we don't have our defenses anymore. We could use some more potions like desperation potions and stuff like that, but we'll be fine. We'll be so good. And actually, again, this is really good for us. But we can't attack. Okay, we do Hellfire then. Man, Kaku's so freaking good. That damage is so good.
Can't move. Ready as I'll ever be. I'll help. You saved my life.
I think we're like minus damage though now, right? So maybe that wasn't the best idea in the world.
Leave it to me.
No, we're not. Okay. What a combo. What a combo.
You'll have to take it from me here. Ready.
Kaku just absolutely destroying everything here.
Here goes.
Special attacks.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's over. Actually went very smooth. But these battles tend to go very smooth, right? It's only in like the level 2 area as well. I was actually wondering earlier, like, because there's lots of other endings in this game, right? I wonder if you can carry over your stats to the next endings and stuff like
Found a
that.
little something.
Nice, actually. Is there any more 30 ones? Broken glass, right? Or sturdy lumber? Purple mushroom. Yeah. We could try one more. You see a bear covered in blood staggering through a field. Looks like it doesn't have long to live. Getting his own way to heal it. Got a large red crystal. Is that good? How good is it?
I found
Whoa,
this.
some BP. Lovely. I might actually take the BP with me. Actually, no. Like, I don't think I will, guys. Because I think we get BP so naturally through other means as well. Is 3 enough? 3 is actually what I want to get some of this stuff. You find a plushie abandoned on the roadside. It looks like invader. Sure is creepy. Attack it. Oh, we got a tattered cloth scrap though, I
I
guess.
found a little something.
Only a 30. We got 2 gramophones. Is there anything? So the only one that's at 30 that won't be as great of an addition as this. So let's go with that. And actually, like, I'm good with that. I think we did
We
good.
best head back.
I think we did good. Yeah, I think we did good. The only thing we didn't find was that other material there, but like that's okay. That's okay. We came out to find some specific materials as well.
You never know. Well then, good night.
Phew, already time to sleep. Like, it's funny how like things are passing by so fast, but at the same time, it's so arduous for these characters as well, you know? Day 83 is done. Then, the end of our time at the school is getting closer. 17 days left. Well, it's gonna be 16 days left, right? But we still have some hurdles to overcome before we make it to day 100. Namely, the final battle. The way they're building that up is so freaking good. An all-out attack led by the monstrously powerful Supreme Commander. Can we really defeat an opponent like that? I shouldn't be acting weak. We will win. I refuse to lose. Then we'll all go back to the complex. Kato was waiting for me. I'll figure it out somehow. As I was talking myself up, I slowly fell asleep. And again, still thinking about Kato, still thinking about the complex, of course. Of course you would be. Thinking about everything that's back home. I can feel the tension, man. I can feel the tension rising. There's 16 days left in this run.
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine. Get ready for your 84th day of active service. Prepare to be ready to get.
First things first, off to the cafeteria. Everyone's probably there, as always, going to the cafeteria for a conversation. It's like a tradition, as always. Is it today they're all heading off, or is it going to be... I don't know. Is it going to be tomorrow? Again, it's not that I can't count to 3. Oh, wait, there was Eva. It almost scared me seeing, like, Sade's body there, though, for a second. It was almost like a very frightening experience there. Honestly. Hey there, Sumino. How lucky you are. How lucky that you get to see me first thing in the morning. Just kidding. I just wanted to try pretending to be Sade. No more iffy jokes, please. It's too weird if you looking exactly with you looking exactly him. So that's confirmed that it's jokes, right? It's confirmed that it's jokes. Putting a happy smile on your face is in a gloomy battlefield is an important part of my job. That's why I'm pretending to be Ima, who's actually dead. I thought it would help lighten the mood. No, Ima, come on.
Hey!
I told you knock it off. As you wished. Well, then I'll be heading off to the cafeteria. I think, yeah, if they are jokes, that's fine. But like, I don't like the jokes. He is joking, right? That's the thing. I don't like. I love Ima so much, and I hope he is joking. Let's go to the cafeteria. It might be today or tomorrow. I'm not sure which day it is. that this is going to be happening. Good morning, everyone. We're all here, right? If anyone is sleeping in, the rest of you will take responsibility for them. I'll blow you all sky high. Let's not. What the hell? He's more of a tyrant than the real Saray. You're kidding around a little too much, Eba. Oh, you're making Kako upset? Anyways, today's day 84. Just 16 days left until day 100. Yeah, I said it myself, but when another character, like, you know, even says it out loud, it's so, it puts everything into perspective, right? The end's almost in sight. Pop quiz, Kyoshika. How many days are left? Sir Takamaru just said stated that 84 days, I believe. There's 84 days left, sure. Not everyone's good at math, okay? Leave Kyoshika alone. We can't let our guard down yet, though. That goes double for the second last Defense Academy task force, of course. An enemy's all-out attack approaching, too. With that super strong Supreme Commander leading it. Again, they're doing such a fantastic job of building it up. Whatever, this time I'll tear that strongest and greatest warrior apart. Or maybe be the one getting torn apart again. But if we can just survive this last all-out attack, we can win this war, right? Yeah, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We'll make it work somehow. With an amazing team like this one, we're sure to get an amazing outcome. I hope so. I'm just really hoping so. What happens on day 100? What's the secret plan to save humanity from world death? I'm as worthless maggot face, so I can't even imagine. Maybe a powder that gets all of us high as well will rain down and everything will be all better. I don't think that's it. How to stop a widespread global catastrophe from this school? It's a complete mystery, isn't it? Maybe whatever's in the defense room will help. That's the thing. It's like, I feel like we didn't push, maybe not push it back to our mind, but it's something that, like, you know, you probably still think about, but like you're just so focused on like the task at hand that you're not exactly thinking about all the time. But when you really do think about it, like down to this type of topic, like what could it be? What could it be? It's really hard to even think what it could be. There's no sense in dwelling on things we can't understand. We just have to vanquish the evil ones. Let's forget about day 100 for today and focus on tomorrow's task operation. So it's tomorrow, okay. We're going to prepare exhaustively throughout the day. Same goes for those who are staying behind. Yeah, of course. After that, we finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. I wonder will they make us use both sides for like an attack or something. The task force leaves tomorrow. I'm worried about everyone who's going, but those of us left behind have our work cut out for us too. We'll only have half of our defenses after all. If there were an enemy raid, that's why I better prepare as much as I can while everyone is still here. Yeah, we'll go and talk to people twice today. That's what I'll do. We can actually, maybe just before, like, again, we don't know what the battle is going to be like. If they are going to make us, like, use two different sides and go back and forth, so we might as well make some potions as well, right? For sure. If we can. What a potion can we make? Not a lot. We need to upgrade our science. Do you think we're anyway close to upgrading our science? Do you think this is something that we're close to doing? Let's check. Yes, we could. I think if we talk to Yugamu maybe today. Like, who's available to talk to right now, actually? Perfect. Let's go make a present for... that's the wrong place. Let's go make a present for Yugamu. Yeah, I know I already said it, but like I think they're doing a fantastic job of building up this last 20 days. But also this like whole task as well. I think they do intentionally give us like a few days to do this, like a few days before every single operation. Yes, to give us some time for free time, I think. But also story-wise, it does help build up that tension as well, where you're kind of thinking like, oh, what's going to happen? What could happen? We know what he likes, right? The Iron Maiden is usually one thing he loves. And this thing as well. But we might as well go with tried and true, right? Go with tried and true.
This excites me so much, I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
Means a lot. Means a lot coming from you. Investigation went up by 100. Okay. Means a lot, buddy. Thank you. More free time. So we didn't upgrade our science. So I think we're going to spend the next minute upgrading our science again. How close are we in terms of science now? Let's see. We didn't actually get that much of an upgrade, so maybe we have to, like, talk to them directly? Or maybe the present was just a repeat present, so maybe we might just talk to them directly as well then. Who's available to chat with? Yeah, we'll talk to them directly. This really takes me back, huh? Takes you back? Yugamu, why are you laughing to yourself? I just remembered something while I was compounding drugs. I was young, and I've been doing my best to synthesize a poison that was even remotely acceptable. Day in and day out, I'd run my experiments. I tried every kind of medicine I could get my hands on. My efforts paid off. When I successfully poisoned my first target, I was so happy I cried. Oh, look, everyone needs a hobby, I suppose. Looking back at it now, maybe those days were the height of my youth. Little laugh as well. Looks like he's lost in some seriously messed up memories. I should probably stay away. After spending some time together, you understand Yugamu better now. Honestly, it's like I said, it's one of those situations. You just gotta let them be who they are at this stage. Unless they obviously do, you know, you guys know we'll call people after being bad. Always, we always do. But I guess like it's time for the operation, which I'm actually very excited for. If not nervous, you know, nerve-sighted, I guess. The task force leaves tomorrow, then we'll be split in two. I actually wonder how they're gonna do this without Takumi there, right? The team going to the second last defense academy is Nozomi, Shoma, Gaku, Tsubasa, Kurara, Yugamu, and Ima. That leaves 6 staying behind: me, Eito, Kiyoshika, Darumi, Kako, and Takamaru. I'm a little worried, but I'm sure things will be fine. We've always managed before. I guess I better sleep for now. I am worried too, but like it's... Whatever it is, it's going to be an interesting part of this story, right? Whatever it is. I lay in bed and close my eyes, falling into a deep sleep. I can't read today. Just can't read today, guys.
What?
Wait, what? It's another we haven't had one of these in a while. We legit have not had one of these in so long. Wait, is this the moment where we... Oh my god, no way. Wait, what?
Help me.
Was this when we used our Anima for the first time? That's such a horrible image. Jesus Christ. Why did the invaders have you? That's not right. That's...
Musumi!
Wait, what?
Taku.
What the hell?
Help me.
He like still saw Kato in his mind.
No. Don't come closer. Don't help.
What do you mean? What is happening? Obviously, it's a dream, right?
Run away! You have to get away! Even if you're the only one.
This is wild, man. What a freaking crazy image.
Musumi!
What the freaking hell? What? That was brutal. It was already a brutal image, but they crushed her right in front of us. That's so disgusting. What the hell? I told him I could hear myself screaming. What the hell did we just witness? It was still dark outside. What in the hell did we just witness? My whole body was rife with exhaustion, and it was like I'd been on the battlefield until mere moments ago. Why did I have a dream like that? It was different from my earlier dreams of Katawa. It had no connection to any past memories. It was just a nightmare, an incredibly vivid one. That's the thing, it wasn't like a memory or anything. We thought it was going to be like the time that, remember, but the time when we saved Katawa, she wasn't grabbed, right? She was on the ground. That was vivid is the word for it. That was difficult to look at. I'm drenched in sweat. You would be. Oh my god, what? Who's here this late? Maybe someone heard me screaming and came because they were worried? Possibly. That vision was horrible. It'd be kind of awkward I woke somebody up. Idle thoughts crossed my mind as I opened the door, and the moment I did, there was a voice verging on a scream. Takumi, it's horrible. Oh no, what has happened? What's wrong? It's here. Wait, what? Wait! They saw it? I saw the invader get covered in undying flames. You saw it? There's no freaking way. Wait. Wait, what? What? What are you doing?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise
What
and
in the hell has just
shine.
happened?
Get ready. Now then, you only have everything.
s-
Long live.
All this time only we can see it, but now everyone else is seeing it too. We're in the war room. It's not just Takumi now. Subasa's also seen the strange invader, so only Subasa's seen it. So Takumi wasn't making it up.
Hey!
Why would I lie? So this specter appeared in the parking lot? Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd do some maintenance on the school bus. I went over there. And there it was, standing in front of the bus, floating and swaying. You're freaking me out. It is scary. It is terrifying, but now Tsubasa could see it. But what does that mean, though? Because it was only visiting Takumi for a while, too. I wish I could have seen it. I wanted to tell me what's going on the other side. I got so scared my legs gave out from under me. I barfed a bit, too. But I already cleaned it up. Don't worry about that whatsoever. Don't worry about that. What was it doing in the parking lot? Obviously, it was trying to destroy the school bus and sabotage our efforts. I don't know. I feel like they helped us last time, though, with the Moko thing. But the school bus was fine, wasn't it? Yeah, I checked it all over, but nothing was broken or malfunctioning. You must have got there in time, Lady Tsubasa. Bravo! Maybe, but that invader was really trying to destroy the school bus. Would it really have stopped without putting up a fight? That's the thing. It hasn't actually harmed us once. It didn't even try to attack me. Yes, it just vanished like a wisp of smoke. It's trying to tell us something. Holy hell. I feel like it wasn't even hostile to begin with. But if it's an invader, if it's an invader, it's a foe all the same. We don't know I don't think it's an invader. That's true, but what if it's the other way around? What do you mean, Kako? Maybe it's an apparition. Wasn't it in front of the bus because it was trying to destroy it? Maybe it actually wanted to protect it. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Why would an invader protect our school bus? And what would it be protecting it from? Oh, that's scary. That's so scary. What do you... No. Are you thinking? I just offered up one possibility. That's fine. That's fine. He is the reason. That specter is the reason that we heard. We saw Moko at the time. Remember the fake Moko? Not a very good one, if you ask me. I mean, look at if you put the pieces of the puzzles together, right? Hasn't attacked us once. Has been trying to tell us something. Now it didn't do anything to the bus when it easily could have. Any invader would have destroyed the bus then and there. Led us to the Moko situation as well to save everyone in the academy that day. I'm sure we're all very bothered by the mysterious invader, but I'm more concerned about Miss Kawana's leg. What? Her leg, did something happen? I twisted my ankle a little when I fell down. I'm sure it's no big deal, but... Was it your left ankle? Or maybe your right ankle? What are you going to do with that information? Well, Subasa's part of the task force, right? She can make can she make it with her leg like that? It'll heal if she dies and gets revived. I have to die because of a sprained ankle? Absolutely not. I'm too scared. It is a scare. That's the thing that they always like mention here as well. Like it's like, oh, like you should just die for the situation. Again, it is logically, and again, it's dark logic, right? It's logical, but it's still very dark, right? Nobody wants to die like that. I can replace it with a high-performance prosthetic for you, so long as you don't mind having this one chopped off. It's a sprain! Please, guys, it's a sprain! Bed rest, bed rest. We can't send someone an injury on the task force. Oh, is this how we're going to send Takumi? Nozomi, is something wrong? It's fine, it's nothing. I wonder what's wrong with her. She seems so down. Did something happen? Oh, it's so horrible, isn't it? That might have just been a dream, but I have a feeling I shouldn't ignore it. If something happens, it'll be too late for me to regret not taking this chance. Tsubasa, will you switch out with me? This mission to the other academy will almost definitely end in a fight. It's dangerous for you to go with an injury. And here's the thing. Here on the baseline, she can be here with her car, right? When we're going on the bus and we have to travel out there, travel with an injured leg. Travel with any injury, difficult. You know what I mean? Plus, you'll heal faster if you stay here. I'll go in your place. That would help if it's okay with everyone else. Talking me, switch with me, bro. I'll stay here. Gaku, I actually want you on my team. Believe it or not, I want you on my team. This doesn't concern you.
Yeah.
Switching out members, huh? That may indeed be the best option. Understood. Then I ask you to take Miss Kawana's place on the task force, Mr. Sumino. It's already done. Sorry, Takumi. Don't worry about it whatsoever. I think Takumi, what he saw there, he saw this vision of Nozomi getting crushed and said I think he wants to go to like prevent it, right? He wants to go from prevent. He believes that something like that could happen. Now, he can't just see the future, right? We know this, but I wonder because we did get visions of Katawa before, right? When we saw the apparition. So I wonder if it's a similar thing here now as well, that the apparition was showing up here at the same time we got those dreams. It's all good. Don't worry about me. Sissy, don't worry about me. He's only interested in sniffing around after Nozomi. You do not know Takumi. He is so perfect. He's not perfect. You know he's not perfect. I mean, he's perfect in terms of his like beautiful side of his personality as well. He's a beautiful person. I adore him so much. He's actually like a character who has like, as I said before, he has like a lot of stuff on his mind. He's not just this perfect like, let's go get him character. He has a lot of fears, a lot of stuff that like could hold him back at some points as well. A lot of stuff that like, is always on his mind that's like worrying him, damaging him mentally. He's not just this character that's like truly always like beloved by everyone. He's not just like, just like a plain old protagonist. He has like a lot of stuff to him, but I'm saying that he is perfect to me, in my estimation, like how much I love him. That said, it's true that I'm worried about Nozomi. Of course, first I had that dream and now she's looking weirdly gloomy. You okay, Nozomi? She's not just a little down. She doesn't look well at all. Takumi, if you're really going, at least take this in exchange. A drone? Yeah, what is this, a drone? Yeah, I made a small recon drone. I thought it'd be useful for scouting the area. It'll definitely be handy, thanks. Well then, why don't we start heading out? We're heading out now? Are we done talking about that flaming invader? Of course, I'm concerned about it, but it doesn't seem like we're going to think our way out of the situation. Those of you who are staying behind, be very wary of it. All right? Right, got it. I'm under the impression that this invader, this apparition has been trying to like, maybe in some way help us a little bit. And I know that's like, maybe not helping us directly the way that I think it could be helping us. I still think it's like, it's not trying to harm us. Then the operation begins. Task force, get to the parking lot. On the double. Everyone be careful. I wish I get it. Like, obviously, we're leaving behind a lot of the hard hitters, right? A lot of the hard hitters. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. And again, I'm not saying the team we don't have is not great. Like, because we're bringing like a pretty, we have Gaku with us as well. We have Yugumu. We have Nozomi. Like, we have a pretty good team, and Takumi. And in fairness, Takumi's like one of the biggest hard hitters. Like, I think we do have a really good team. And also left behind is going to be like, I honestly, for me personally, in my estimation, bringing Takumi along with Nozomi as well, to, doing the healing and stuff, I guess, I actually think is a very powerful team. And Yugumu's great too. Everyone's great in their own way. We found this out when we're using characters all the time. It's so fun to use them. But I think you guys get what I mean. But now, like, I feel like it's even more balanced to me in terms of like a heavy hitter. Remember, there's no revival once you're off school grounds. If you die, that's it for you. Got it? And Darumi is, of course, excited about this. No need to make a point of it. Parting with all of you is difficult, but I wish you the best. Our secrets, I hope to hear all about them when you're back. So just as a warning, guys, I'm not gonna have like, I'm not gonna be doing probably the battle today. So we'll go up to the point where like we're very close to the battle, I guess, where we can feel that we're close to the battle. Hopefully we'll be able to find out that before we hit the battle. And then we'll probably end the video there. The only reason is because I want to like, because I feel like this is a big moment, whatever's gonna happen after this, and I want to have all the time in the world for it. We've got this. See you guys. I do love how like the camaraderie between everyone is so strong now as well, how they're so willing to just be like, like the send off between everyone. Good luck, you guys. I hope you guys do well. We've got this. It's really great stuff. Talking to me very smart though, like, making the swap here. So this is yeah. In the end, we didn't find out anything about the incident with the flame invader, but for now, we have to head out. I'll go to the parking lot. So we know the flame invader is visible to other people. We know this for sure. Nozomi, what is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just spacing out for a minute. It's almost time to go. We better get to the parking lot. After speaking in an overly bright manner, Nozomi left the war room. She really is looking in a pretty bad shape. I think taking Tsubasa' spot was the right choice. Yeah, and that's what he did it. He did it because he thought, like, okay, even though it's probably not a vision, it's like one of those things where it's like a bad feeling. You know, it's a gut feeling. How are you doing, me? Bon voyage. We'll probably all be dead by the time we get back. Hopefully not. Please do not be dead. If things get dangerous, you should think of me. My inspiring visage will fill you with a hidden strength. Honestly, I told you, this outfit, the kind of like Nike shoes with the kind of leg warmers, and then this outfit, it's an S tier outfit. How are you doing, Kako? Please be careful and watch over Ima for me. Always. You make sure you watch over everyone here as well, Kako. Thank you. Leave the school to us. We'll defend it to the very end, even if it costs us our lives. Thank you, Ato. I'm really sorry for all the trouble talking to me. At least get some use out of the recon drone, okay? You know, this is the type of conversation I'm talking about. I feel like everyone's like, on the base level of some characters, good acquaintances. On the best end, really good friends. I feel like we've gotten so close to all the characters in this game. I feel like we have, you know? Don't do anything stupid. If you're in danger, if you guys get wiped out, we'll be screwed over here too. And that's such a beautiful thing for Takawaru to say too, right? Because I know he's saying like, hey, we'll be screwed over here too. But like, he also is like very caring. He's a very caring person. I think I can't overstate it enough. I can't state it enough, I should say. The idea of that, like, we're leaving the war room on day 85. The difference in the feelings that the characters have for each other on day 85 compared to the first week. You know what I mean? The love that I feel leaving this place, the support I feel, it feels like, you know, when you're about to, like, it's you know what, like, again, it's not the same thing at all, I want to make it clear, but whenever I used to do gigs, and, like, all the other bands would be there, you know, all the other group bands would be around the place, and they'd be like, you know, we'd all huddle together, like, just before, like, you know, the other bands are playing, like, a gig or something, and we'd be like, and everyone kind of just goes, good luck, and we all like, good luck, and again, you know, pat each other on the back as we're going by. It really feels like there's like this really special camaraderie between them. But obviously in this case, it's a bunch of people that have been through a traumatic situation. It's a bunch of people that are, like, have defended each other and died for each other. So I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying I love that type of, like, you know, let's do this. Look at this team as well. Everyone already, we're departing right away. Tsubasa's not here this time, so who's going to drive this thing? I've got it covered. I used to drive the women in my neighborhood around for their night work. Oh, okay. You have way too much life experience to someone your age. I mean, Gakko, what you just said there is incredibly true, and it is like a very harrowing story for Ima, and that's you know, that's a big part of his story. The amount of life experience him and you know, and Ima has, and of course, like, Kako had to deal with a lot of stuff in the streets as well. The amount of, like, life experience, you know, you should never be exposed to the life that he had. Never. Ever. He's been through a lot. It's true, not many people could say they've been mascots before. No, we're talking about Ima. I don't think that's what he was referring to here. Yeah, I think he's, like, playing the Saray role a little too hard, right? Let's see how everyone's doing before we do anything. I really think going back there is pointless, but I guess my hands are tied. We can buff everyone with, actually, this is actually very, like, again, I didn't mean to be, like, I hope it didn't make it sound like these aren't heavy hitters. I hope everyone's clear what I meant. Like, they're, like, buffing, healing, double attacks, aggression signals, and Takumi. This is, and multiple enemies at once. I think this is actually a great team. You know, it is a great team. I think I'm just so used to, like, you know, having Eizo and Kyoshika to just, like, destroy enemies as well. I never imagined we'd be going back to the second last defense academy. Who do you suppose is hidden there? I can't think of a worse move than intentionally going into the academy enemy territory. I will do everything in my power to be as useful as garbage as possibly can be. No, you're not garbage. I was actually hoping to develop a new drug, but I guess I can enjoy the bus ride with you cuties instead. This actually probably would be a great place to end the video. But we can do like a major cliffhanger. It's okay. Because like I think we could like we'll see if we get a vibe for like if it's right before the fight or something. Okay, let's get going. Right? Oh, Nozomi, are you okay? By the way, I'm not intentionally doing cliffhangers. By the way, some people I think like you know I talk about cliffhangers as well, right? All my cliffhangers are unintentional. This time around, quite intentional, quite intentional, and I apologize. I just don't want to make sure I have all the time in the world to do the battle and whatever comes with that. You know, I'm fine. It's nothing at all. Let's go. Sissy, what's with her today? Here we go. Incredible shot as well, right? Really incredible shot.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Time to floor it.
Look at Gaku. Look at him. That's our boy. Look at him. He's so adorable. Oh my god. And Yuguma looking Yuguma back there looking like he's serving all 10 kinds of serves. Look.
I'm begging you, dude. Just drive safe. I get real car sick.
Oh man, I used to as well.
Because you're poor.
Kurata. What? Shush.
Those two things are completely unrelated.
So mean for like no reason.
Ima, you do know where second to last Defense Academy is, right?
No problem. I got Miss Kawana to install a GPS. All I have to do is follow the directions in my head.
I do love hearing Ima's voice again, right? It's just always so weird when you look down and see Saray. Wait. What? What? What the hell, man? Lay off the brakes. I hit my freaking head. What is it? Don't tell me it's invaders. No, that's not it.
Yeah.
Ima, what's the matter? Look at that. Look at what? Ima pointed out the window. That's... When I turned to look in the direction he was pointing, all I saw was a cityscape of wreckage? No, that wasn't it. What are you talking about? Immediately after I saw that, Ima was talking about, I let out an involuntary cry? What? What are we... Is that... No way, but who? What do you mean? For now, let's get a closer look. Yeah. We all rushed off the school bus. Once we got closer to it, all of us were at a complete loss for words. We hadn't been mistaken, laid out there on the roadside. What the freaking hell? Was a blackened mummy, so someone stole their cryptoglobin. Oh no. Oh no. That's not a commander outfit. Look at the outfit. And there's a pair of glasses as well. Oh no, I have chills. The end result of someone having their hemo anima sucked out.
What is that? Why is one of these mummies in
Oh
a place
no,
like this?
wait. This can't be.
It's gotta be a commander, right? One of the commanders was killed here?
But look at the clothes.
No. That's not it.
Oh my freaking god, is it?
Huh? What do you
Is
mean?
it? There's no freaking way.
This isn't a commander. This corpse. It's Hiriko.
Oh my god, I couldn't even say it myself. I saw the glasses and the outfit, right? And I was like, there's no freaking way. After all this time? She's been missing for what? Like, probably like what, 60 something days? Even more? What the frickin'? So she was defeated? But how'd she get outside? Hasn't that friend of yours that went missing? Yeah. All the way back at the start. How could this be Hiroko? No, I think Mr. Sumino might be right. The glasses, the outfit. Look, the glasses, the outfit.
Take a look at the stuff on the ground.
Like the
nearby.
belt.
Those glasses. And that scrap of clothing.
Yeah. That's not commander outfits.
Yeah. It's just like what Hiroko wore. The glasses and clothes must be
That's
hers.
insane. I They know how to put stuff here in like the most like surprising places. I never thought they'd even show us this, like, you know? I thought it was going to be like one of the mysteries or something that like we were going to have for a while. And like, the thing is, I haven't stopped thinking about Hiroko. I don't think anyone who plays this game has stopped thinking about her. Just the same with the way we think about Sorei as well. Holy freaking hell, that's such a horrible thing. She got defeated and destroyed alone. I know it doesn't change. Oh, like, oh, it doesn't matter if she's alone or not, but you know what I mean? It's like, no one was there to help her. She went missing. How did she get out? I'm afraid it is, as much as it pains me to say it. That's so horrible. Why? What happened to her? It's the invaders that killed her. But even if that's true, what kind of invader for someone as strong as Miss Suzuhara to end up like this? Yeah, she was experienced beforehand. We don't know much about this girl, remember? What kind of person was she? She was tough as nails. And so hell-bent. She was hell-bent on destroying these invaders. She's a Hiroko Shizuzara. She started out the last defense academy just like us, but she was already used to battle and was insanely strong. She was in her first battles. I thought it was a belt, by the way. It's a choker. And in the first time when we were playing as her, right? She legitimately was like carrying our team. You remember? You guys probably remember that. She was like destroying everything. She was like a one-hit kill machine. Somehow she'd experienced fighting invaders before she even came to the school. After Sorei was destroyed, she acted as our leader. She was going to guide us through our time at the school. She's a total tyrant too.
Hey!
But then she suddenly vanished before she could take over completely. One day she was there, the next she was gone. She was about to tell us something too, right? I don't understand. That's so horrible to look at.
Dead in a place like this.
So horrible. I bet after she abandoned us and ditched the school, she got attacked by invaders right here. But why would she do that? Why would she ditch the school? She was like so hell-bent on like leading us and destroying the invaders. Would she really abandon the mission? She seems so determined to see it through. Yeah, she was like the one who was like the most serious about it. Look at the facial expressions they have here as well. It's exactly how you would be feeling right now. Like the light has been drained from me. Well, seeing as we found her as a blackened mummy out here, we do know that somebody absorbed her hemo anima. Just like when we finished off the enemies. She had her hemo anima absorbed by one of them, so that can happen to us as well. In other words, she was murdered. So that can so we know like for sure that can happen to us. Could it have been the Supreme Commander, dude? This is such a crazy like reveal to happen so suddenly as well. What if it was Hiroko's hemo anima and it got even stronger? What do we do now? We're so screwed. Pipe down, you got this little vagabond. You're falling apart already. You've never even seen the thing. It's still. I think Gaku and like all the way people are acting about this commander is so accurate and such a good way of like building the tension for this, because it makes me scared as well, right? It's natural that people are so scared of this situation. Well, I understand you're shocked by finding this. We can't just sit here and watch the clouds go by. What do we do with Hiroko? Shouldn't we bring her back to the school? What good would that do? We certainly can't revive her now, and we can't like where could we bury her? We wasted time to turn back after we came this far. We need to hurry and get to the second to last defense academy. That doesn't mean we can just leave her here like this. Let's bury her. That's what I was thinking. Oh, Nozomi. I wish she didn't have to be here, but at least make Hiroko a grave and give her a proper burial. I agree. Because we couldn't do it back at the academy. As soon as she said that, Nozomi started digging in the ground with her bare hands. Her bare hands? Oh, the image of that. Yeah. Oh my god. This scene. If we must, Nozomi, your bare hands aren't getting going to cut it. It'll be faster. Oh yeah, you had, but you also have a shovel, don't you? She was the hardest, but she was our friend. I feel like this whole scene of everyone helping dig this thing together is not only like a symbol of like, you know, how far we came after that point that she was gone, right? But also like, it's a representation of like that, like any of us could die at any moment. And this could happen to all of us. And we're humans. And we would hope that our bodies will be respected after we die as well. And we've already seen so many horrible things like the stuff that happened with Moko as well. Yeah, she was. She just didn't know how to show it sometimes.
Ah.
I'll make a grave marker for the girl who got killed by the invader before achieving whatever it was she set out to do. That's very sweet, Yugamu. Thank you. What a scene. We all work together to dig the hole and lower Hiroko's body into it. This is like... I didn't expect this at all. The fact that they're all burying Hiroko together as well. To me, it does show like this ultimate respect for the people that have got, like, that would die as well. But also the fact that, like, so early on, Hiroko didn't get to achieve what she came to achieve. And they're also showing us as well with this too, that like someone this powerful on their own can get destroyed, but all together, hopefully we could do something, right? I think this whole scene is symbolic of so many things, but on the baseline of it, it's just a very harrowing and somber moment of everyone. Can you just imagine the image of everyone digging the grave together with their bare hands? That place is no longer a random spot on the road. It was her grave. Oh my God.
I hope your soul can rest in peace.
This is a lot.
Although I'm sure you don't remember a parasitic pig like me anymore.
And with like this, is it that a setting sun or a rising sun? Do you think setting sun?
Man. We might have had our misunderstandings, but I'm fighting now too, you know? Not that I ever got to fight alongside you.
Why did that hit me so hard? Like, again, she was like legitimately going to try and kill a bunch of the guys. Well, I don't think she would have now. We found out that she was like definitely not. She was trying everything to not do that, right? But just Gakko saying like, hey, I'm fighting now, you know? What she wanted as well, you know?
I wish we tried harder to get along with you. But regret doesn't turn back time.
There was nothing nobody could do in that situation. I think it was about to turn around. Right? It was about to turn around. I think that's where the regret comes into it as well. If she had stayed around, I think the relationship would be way better now.
I don't know how she vanished from Last Defense Academy, or what led to her ending up like this, but...
It's a gorgeous looking scene.
We'll win this war for her as well.
Heck yeah.
I think that's the best way to honor Hiroko and Moko for their sacrifices.
And there it is as well. That's what I was saying as well. It's the stuff that we've been through so far. We've seen people die. We weren't able to bury Moko, right? There was a chance that, like, you know, Ima would have died as well without saying goodbye. And now, you know, if we're given the chance to bury a comrade who, even though she wasn't there for long, she did fight alongside us as well, you know? She's the reason a lot of us even got to the point we did. Again, she was carrying our teams. It's a great way to not only like say like to actually get a chance to bury a fallen comrade, because we didn't get to do that with Moko, but also a great message of moving forward. A great way to honor Hiroko and Moko is to make sure that we can win this, and that's what they're saying here. Such an incredible scene. Or to mascot of mediocrity, is something on your mind, or are you too lost in your twin-cest fantasies to say anything? Jesus, Kurata, like, this is like such a beautiful scene. It really is such a beautiful scene. And again, even though, like, again, we disagreed with a lot of the ways that Hiroko, again, and they did too. Like, they said it here, like, we didn't get along. But I do think that, like, I genuinely think that one more week and things would have gotten way better. I think, and we found it out that Hiroko was genuinely trying her best not to actually, like, hurt anybody. Right? If I remember correctly? She was very mean, though. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? She was just, like, unbelievably prickly. Unbelievably so. And I think one more week, you would have seen, like, a big change, I think, as well in our relationship with Hiroko. And regardless of that, she was rude to us, and she was, like, doing a lot of these, like, crazy threats and stuff, I guess. Right? It's still, like, very, to me, like, also, as I said, very symbolic. It is very symbolic of, like, what could happen to us, that it could happen to anybody. We didn't get to say goodbye to Moko, but we can say goodbye to Hiroko. We can move forward and finish out the task that she tried to finish. You know, there's all that stuff that's rolled into the scene that is very, like, impactful to me.
Yeah!
It's nothing. More importantly, we've eaten up more time than I thought. Let's hurry. I'm going to really gun it back to get back on track. We need to complete our mission as soon as possible. Farewell, Hiroko. We left Hiroko's grave and boarded the school bus. Once again, we departed for the Second Last Defense Academy. I think this is probably like where I'm going to end it. I know it's like a crazy way to end it, guys, but I want to make sure we have all the time in the world for what we're doing next. I didn't expect this scene to pop up. I really didn't. And the way this scene makes me feel personally, as I said, it's like a very like beautiful scene. And I don't think this is like, again, I don't think that this game is trying to be like, oh, like when Takumi says I wish we could have like made more of an effort, right, to be friends or whatever. I think you're going to have those regrets, even if, like, as I said, there's nothing you could have really done, you know? Hiroko was definitely a character who was, like, very combative. There's nothing we could have done. But if there was one more week, I genuinely believe if there was one more week with Hiroko, she would be fighting alongside us. And I think she would be the type to be, what's it called? Sundere? I think she would be the type that would, like, eventually warm up to a lot of characters. You know what I mean? That's how I genuinely feel, at least from what we got there. She was like, I think she was genuinely in the end trying not to actually kill anybody. What Gaku said here as well is very important too. Hey, I'm fighting now. And I think in his mind, he's thinking like, man, like, and again, it's not his fault. I want to make that perfectly clear. If I only fought sooner, maybe like, you know, we would all be on the same page, but that's not, again, it was normal to be afraid in all those situations. The regret that Takumi feels is normal as well. But again, you couldn't have done anything in that situation. You know, Shoma as well, you know, wasn't fighting either. But I think that like, and Ima as well wasn't fighting either as well. But I don't want them to ever regret those feelings because now they're fighting and now they're doing so many amazing things and they've done so many amazing things. But to me, as I said, like what this makes you feel is that like, it is kind of like this very somber feeling of like the toughest of the tough, the carrier of our teams for a while died. And I know it's such a horrible way to look at it. Maybe like you guys can tell me if it is a bit morbid, but like you look at someone's body on a battlefield that like died here, and they died kind of alone. And you think if I was in that position, I'd be thinking to myself, so this is what can happen to us. This is what could happen to us. And like I said, there's also a thing of like they didn't get to bury Moko. There was a chance that Ima could have died very soon. I think they're all in that position now where they're like, if we get a chance to say goodbye to someone in some way like this, at least we can do it, you know, when before we probably couldn't. And again, I hope it doesn't make it sound like I'm saying like, you know, like, I don't know, you guys know I don't think that either, like, you know what I mean? I think what this is, yes, it's for Hiroko, it is. But would you guys agree in saying that, yes, this is for someone who had fallen, someone who had died. But I also genuinely think that this is also for the characters standing here. I think it's for Moko as well. I think it's all very like symbolic of that will to go forward, but also that will, but also that thing in your head that's like saying like, you know, again, like I said, I didn't get to say goodbye to Moko. We almost lost Ima. We can get a chance to say goodbye in this way to another person that fell as well. To me, it's very symbolic in that way of moving forward. And I think the last 15 days of our time here as well to like find Hiroko like that. You know, because like, you know, it's in a way like it's very Kodaka, because like I think in other games they would have like Hiroko show up at the last second and like slash her axe down on the ground and save all of us and be like, oh, she's back, you know? But just like with Moko, we didn't get that happy reunion with those characters. We got a very sad ending. A very sad ending. And notice how Nozomi was like the first to be like, let's bury her. And I do think that's a lot to do with the idea of like what happened to Moko. The idea of like what could happen and what we've been doing as well, right? To the commanders. We've also been doing this. It's an arduous, long battle. I think it's also symbolic of this battle, of what happens at the end of this battle to the commanders and us. Whoever loses, this is what happens to them. And I just think it's such a equally sad, but also beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Like equally sad, but beautiful image. Everyone with their like bare hands digging this dirt up to bury a grave. Because I do think it's also all of them like working together to make sure that like Nozomi doesn't have to do this by herself. Everyone on the same emotional wave at the same time being like, okay, let's do this. No one complaining, no one arguing, no one fighting each other. Everyone's just like, let's do this. At this one moment, this unity to mourn people that are gone and to give us a reason to keep going forward as well, and another motivation to keep going forward. I think that's what we got all from this. A lot of stuff's happening here, guys. I talked about all that stuff there. We have the apparition to deal with as well, that now it can be seen by Tsubasa. I thought that was a beautiful image. And the way they described it too, this is why visual novels are so amazing, because I can have the image in my head of that forever. And it's my own image I created, right? And yeah, everyone has the same image of them digging up the dirt, but we all have a different interpretation of that, right? Really, really beautiful, beautiful sentiment here. But obviously a very horrible, harrowing thing to look at as well. This is the team we're going on forward with, guys. The next episode, I think it's going to get massive, guys. There's 15 days left. We're going to like the second to last Defense Academy. I say something always happens in those battles. Something always does. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for being so awesome. We're actually I could do like you know what? I think that after fighting I feel like it's like we'll do maybe rankings next time. I feel like it's not like the right setting. You know what I mean? It's really not the right setting to do rankings. We'll do that maybe next time of my favorite characters. This is just it's a great game and has so many emotions behind it. And yeah, because it's a visual novel, the images we have in our head sometimes, like allowing us to create those images sometimes just is such a beautiful thing. After burying Hiroko, everyone was silent. I passed the time on the way to our destination looking out the window. The day turned to night. The bus continued on all through that night. And several hours later, and I will see you all very, very soon. I appreciate you all so much. And thank you to my YouTube members of the highest tier, Royal Gamer 7 and Blasco. I usually do the patrons first, but today I, for some reason in my head, just did the YouTube members. And thank you to my patrons as well. Tyfire2, JB Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuled, Radish, Industa, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Chelson, Heck, Leon, High Kasperian, Jared Beanham, and I usually say at the highest tier by YouTube, Blasco, Royal Gamer 7. I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.